What's up, guys? M94 back with a brand new video, and today we're here to do my first ever movie review of Shin Kamen Rider. Let's get straight into it. Now I know I'm kind of late to the party, but fuck it. But anyway, I saw Shin Kamen Rider last night, and my thoughts, they're pretty interesting. Now, first off, I thought the movie had a good story. Bit of ifs with you have the bat og, the spider og, you have the butterfly og. Those are pretty cool. It's just, it kind of comes off a bit cartoony at times, which, like, I'm someone who is not familiar that much with the Kamen Rider lore, but I'm assuming that's kind of how it is with the other like spin-off shows and everything. The first and second act, it could be a bit slow at times, but once the action kicks in with the fight scenes, it truly picks up the pace and it makes it all worth it. There's a balance to it, which at times the human story could be really good. Like towards the end, it gives you amazing like human story and a lot of good character development as well towards the final act. For me, final acts are just the best part of films, and it truly picks up the pace when the action kicks in. Most of the camera shots in the movie were a bit weird. It's just like with these Shin movies, it's the same thing with Shin Godzilla. It had very strange camera shots, which it's like, it kind of didn't sit well with me at times, but I kind of got used to it. And with this movie, it's a bit more weirder. It's really like a live action anime, like Shin Kamen Rider. Shin Kamen Rider is a blueprint of how you should do a live action anime. It's bonkers, it's crazy, but it's amazing. Like, it's really good, and the characters are well written and pay many respect to the Kamen Rider lore. The villain has a great origin, which leaves you kind of feeling bad for the character, the butterfly og. It kicked in for me. Like, it was like, that's rough. But the villain was well written, and I honestly, like, that's kind of, the butterfly og is kind of my favorite part of like the whole movie, to be honest, like besides Kamen Rider. But good villain, definitely. The movie, look, let me say, I'm a geek when it comes to movie soundtracks. This movie had a banger soundtrack. The music had a bit of electronic and more like, not like Akira Ifukube music, but also bringing that pump, like almost like the very similar to like the old school like tokusatsu like soundtracks with the intense music in the background. It was just so good. One thing that kind of let me down with this movie was the chameleon og. At a banger design, it looked like something out of Power Rangers. Like, and don't get me wrong, I feel like Kamen Rider is like very like, I'm not aware who created Kamen Rider at all, but like it really felt like Power Rangers. Like it has that kick to it. Like the Chameleon og felt like something out of Power Rangers. I actually thought they were gonna set him up to be like the big bad of this movie, but they just killed him off super early, and I was like, you wasted such a good design, and now you're not gonna use him as like the main villain. But anyway, this is what it is. The cinematography in the movie were really good. Like, there were some amazing shots, especially with the sunset shot with Kamen Rider like in the background and the sun setting. So good. Like, I'm someone who really loves sunset shots, and that one was just top tier. It was like really good. Costume designs were great, especially for the butterfly og. Most, like, to be honest, like, I think the costume designs in this movie were like fantastic, really, mainly for like the villain, like the butterfly og, the spider og, and the bat og. They were all really good. And there was the other one. It was like, it was a bee og, I forgot what was it. Well, I'm gonna call it yellow jacket og. That design was great too. All of the designs, like, they were pretty good. It pays, and mainly and especially the Kamen Rider design pays a big tribute to the 1977 live action Kamen Rider show. It pays a lot of tribute to that, especially with the Cyclone motorcycle. So good. Ending this off, what did I think of it? I thought it was a decent, good movie, really. Like, I never got around with this. I've only seen Shin Godzilla in like this Shin cinematic universe that they like build up. I still have yet to see Shin Ultraman, but yeah, I thought this movie was pretty good. It was a lot of fun. I wouldn't consider this a so bad it's good. I would consider this like just a decent good movie. It has a good story, good characters, crazy action, a lot of. I wouldn't say there isn't that many blood or gore really. In the beginning, the first act, like in the start of the movie, there is a lot of blood, which in the fight scene where Kamen Rider is fighting like the spider odd goons, there is blood is shed, really, but like it was really well done. I really loved the fight choreography were good, and yeah, I thought this movie was really good. And if you guys haven't seen Shin Kamen Rider, or if you guys haven't known anything about Kamen Rider or anything, this is a good place to start. I recommend watching Shin Kamen Rider and get to know the character, and then you could dive into like the 1977, like the OG old Kamen Rider, Kuega, Gava, all those like crazy Kamen Rider spinoffs, and this movie is a good place to start to go on. So yeah, I give this movie 1 out of 10. I'm giving this an 8. This was a really good movie, and I highly recommend every single one of you to watch it. Up next, I'll be diving into Shin Ultraman and watching it for the very first time. Stay tuned.